There we go. It helps if I unmute. When in doubt, unmute. So there we are. Hey there, ladies, gentlemen, non-binary finery, and everybody else who was listening in and watching my lips move, and my fangs flick, but not actually hearing me speak, because I'm a dummy and was muted. We're back. All right, let's dive in and play some Minecraft. Alrighty. So let's go for a walk. I want to show you the new thing I built. I want to show you the new thing I built. Come on, come on, come on. Two new things I built. I can't remember if I showed off the quote super smelter or not. I don't know if I did. So we'll go take a look at that. That's this building here. I think I started working on it last stream. Yeah, I did. And then basically determined that I didn't like the way something was working, so took it apart, put it back together again. And have realized since then that I still don't like the way something's working, so I'm going to have to take it apart and put it back together again, but not right now. Here we go. Give me a sec here. Yep, okay, that's all the way up to 100, so that's fine. Alright, yep, okay. There. I just, game audio in the background was seeming a little low, so. There we go, that's a bit better. Okay. So just emptying out the bins here. There we go. Alright. Pretty straightforward. Not completely happy, as I say. There is a catch to it that I don't like, and I realized while watching somebody else today how to fix it. So, but yeah, it involves me tearing the whole darn thing apart again. All right, and if we go this way. Ta-da! We are making progress with the map. I screwed up and imaged this piece a second time as opposed to I went south instead of north, which was just dumb bunny of me. So, but that's okay. What I'm probably going to do. The road doesn't show on the map. That's interesting. I wonder if it's because I have... No. I probably would have to go back in that area with that map on me. So let's grab this. We'll do that. And we'll grab this one as well. Alright. Yeah, alright. So, and these are unknown areas. I don't know where these belong, so I'll have to figure that out later. I have an idea, but something weird happened to them when I set the map up, and they didn't properly fill in. Okay, it's getting dark. We'll nap this one off. have a snack, and then I'll go show you the next thing I've built. But I am having fun with the exploration aspect because I love making maps, right? You know, if you've seen some of my other content, absolutely love, 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 love doing maps. So this is perfect. Okay. All right. Bedtime. Yeah, there we go. So while I was exploring and making that map, you'll notice there's a blue banner there. I'm using the blue banners to mark all the stuff that's being built by players, right? Or locations of interest, right? I need to make another banner, but that's need to go. I need to go abuse some sheep to do that. So in the process of doing that, I found that Thorgar had made himself a nice little hunting camp by the water, but it was a serious pain in the backside to get to overland. So I decided that I would indulge in one of my ridiculous construction projects. To wit, I made a road. The problem beginning with the part where there is a mountain in the way of the road. So I went through the mountain, as one does. One sec, answering a house message. There we go. So, here we go. Aha, that's what I thought. As soon as I came... So, a big change like this will not be automatically reflected on the map. You actually have to go back to that map to see the change. Okay, now we know. So, anyway, so now the road shows on the map. So, at this scale, it's two blocks to 1 pixel. So this is four blocks wide, technically 6, depending if you view, which way you look at it. And so that's a 2 to 3 pixel wide line on the map, right? If I put there we go. Much easier to see where I'm going, right? And that brings us to here. And our little blue banner. So, hey, they've got a nice spot here. So, easy to get to, but I didn't want to get too close to it with the road. Didn't want to screw the whole place up. So I got that far. Kind of, as you can see, it kind of peters out. Right. And ta-da. So, it took me, 8 hours to do that. I don't know why I did, but I'm sure Thorgar will like it when he sees it, or they see it. Oh, that's right. I wanted to turn this into a pond. Well, let's do that. I do not have a bucket on me. Okay. A little bit of creative rearranging here. Right. Okay, so I'll come back with a bucket and put some water into that. Or maybe what I'll do is this. All right. There we are. Even better. Yeah. So, little waterfall. There we go. Right. Little waterfall, and the water will kind of tumble that way. Okay. That'll work. So, yeah, that was my construction project. I had fun making that. Still figuring out how wall blocks work, etc., etc. Yeah. Oh, hit the wrong button. Sorry, ads. I was trying to tell it to piss off for another 20 minutes, but I hit the wrong button. So. All right. So we'll return this to our map room, and then I'll go make up another map, and we'll go do some exploring. See if we can't get that one piece. Basically, the section north of here. If I thought this through, I just would have brought the blank with me as opposed to doing it back and forth. But anyway, we're here. Okay. So I need 4 of that. And then I need redstone dust. And then I will need a sheet of paper, which is over in the cartography room. Okay. Okay. So, oh, right, yes, I remember now. I need to make the compass first. And I left my workstation, my assembly, assembly station there, the workbench, as part of the dig. So maybe what is it, 4 blocks of wood? Go, and then that. Did I? No. Okay. I'm just being thick-headed for some reason here. No. Must be 9 pieces of paper. Mm-hmm. Yep. 8. Yeah, okay. And then I'll need 1 for the upgrade. Paper is not exactly anything I'm worrying about much. All right. And then I'll grab those 2. That goes in the blue bag. Okay. And it's bedtime, so we'll get some sleep, and we'll set off in the morning. All right. So we'll hike back. Like I say, I should have thought, if I thought this through, would have just taken the sheet with me. Oh, I need the bucket of water. Forgot the bucket of water. Let me go get the bucket of water. Please hold getting a bucket of water. One bucket of water. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Got to pay more attention to the doors as I come and go. There's obviously an underground cavern there. Oh. So what I'm going to do is hike most of the way to the, well, there's the copper gate there, right? We'll go that far. Let's see here. Okay, so let's start here. Okay. So that's not terrible, but do need more water. So we'll go get some more. There is a lot right over here. Wolf wandering around over there. I don't have any bones on me, though. All right. Okay. Now, we skip a block, we pour. Right? And then we pour again there. And there we go. We have a little river. Not bad. Not bad for not knowing what I'm doing, right? So now, north is, well, that way. So we're going to hike north until we get off this map. Do need to pay some attention, of course. Knock down tree. Okay, and here we are on the coast. And the coast seems to be absent of bad guys. I guess you could say the coast was clear. Alright, so, yep, we're off that map. So now, and I didn't bring a boat with me. Alright, well, it's fine. I think might have one over at his spot. So let's unload all this stuff. Okay, so now we take our empty map and commit, and then we're going to go here. We're going to take our empty map and add a sheet of paper to it. And there we are. So now we can put this away. Right. So now, I suppose there are two options. One is I can go... Oh, hello, pig. I know, or I'm pretty sure, that Thorgar has... Ooh, more vines. Excuse me. Excuse me. Where's my shears? There we are. I'll switch that around. There we are. Very good. So yeah. So we'll hike over to back to the hunting camp, which is up there. You can see it through the trees. I believe they have a boat down by the water. We'll use that to scoot up the coast and do our reconnaissance, and then we can come back here. There it is. Okay. It's not a sword, it's a machete. Alright. Alrighty, and away we go. Hang on. I'm making a mistake. So, from the dock, the obvious spot is here. There we go. And we will not disturb those because I like them. And we'll put a torch here. Yep, we can see that from there. Yep, okay. And then we will up to this point to land here. And then, yep, that way. So we'll drop a torch off here. At night, it makes travel much easy. You just look for the glows, right? Oh, that's a solid block there. Perfect. All right. Aha, there's a lava pool that away. Okay. On that land. The next point of land to aim for would be here. And then we'll immediately put another one here. Because a corner. Okay. One sec, please. Just realized I was not doing something. One sec. I'm trying to find something. Ah, there we go. Back to game. Okay, and we'll drop this here and there. All right, and that gets us. So we'd have to go substantially inland. So what we're going to do is turn around, head back to the camp. We'll sleep there, and then we'll go explore that chunk of land. And there we are. Excuse me, Squidly. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll tuck that in there. That's good as it is. Okay. Ah, okay. Just fishing rod, pumpkin seeds, few small things. Piece. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna head back, and yeah. Hey, George. Well, that's not George. That's Ludwig. You can tell it's Ludwig. George is much taller, thinner, and yeah, more murder-minded. Okay. Okay, we're still well on this map. Okay, we're off this map and here. Okay, so this is, well, you know, a little beach will do. Now, a cool thing you can do is this. You do need to be careful, of course, because, you know, you're not going to block very well with that. Aha, there are horses here. Mm-hmm. And there's a little rift there. Okay. Okay. Some caves. All kinds of critters. Alright, we'll head this way for a little bit. Get that piece of the map shaded in over there. Ah, more wolves. Wow. Okay. That's an elevator. Alright. Alright. Okay. There we go. Some exploring done. This is becoming one of my favorite things to do in the game. The only reason I don't do more of it is because it's expensive, right? We're still not doing great in terms of heaps and heaps of iron, so I didn't bring a banner, did I? No, I did not. Bother said poo. All right. Now, what I could do, well, yeah, I will. So, I'm just going to build a dock here, I think. A little bit of terraforming and build a dock, and that'll make it real obvious. Oops, wrong button. Right, we can do that. I'm going to take this one down. How tall is this thing? Oh yeah, that reaches, no problem. Okay, we're midday. Alright. Okay, there we go. convert all that to planks, please. There we go. Okay. And then convert a couple of these. And then we want a couple of those. And the rest can be that. And that cleans that up nicely. Okay. No, we don't want that, do we? Okay. There we go. Oops. Oh, I'm out of stairs. That'll complicate things. Let's make some more. I'll probably need 8. I mean, it's not like I know what I'm doing, so... No. Short 1, of course. There we go. Okay, and then we'll drop a torch there and a torch there. And then we do this. And we'll drop a torch there. That kind of makes it obvious. All right, now. Now here's a funny question. Anyone know where I parked the boat? It'd be further down the coast, obviously. We follow the glowy brick road. There it is. Okay, I'm out of here. Did I get... Yes, I did get the loot. I'm out of here. Okay. I need to eat, obviously. And now we can hike back. Yeah, I like that. I'm glad I did that. Come back here with bone meal so I can clone this one 2 or 3 times and fill that in. That's a good idea, I think. Okay. So this one goes there. This one goes here. And this one goes there. And our interesting spot is there-ish. Because you can see the dock I built, right? That's that. So, yeah, it's around there. So where the hell's that village? It's got to be over here. Now, this one I'm missing a lot. So I think that's going to be tomorrow's project. We'll head up and we're going to explore this area here. I think will be the next thing to work on. Go stash a few things away. we go. Have fun. Okay, that needs to go up here. There we go. That can go into bin. That goes into bin. I need to make more torches, for sure. Okay, can't cook that. Ah, can't burn that you can't bake that either. Okay. Yep, 10 and 10, and I still have sticks. That gets me 8. That'll keep me going for a little while. Let's go here. Doing okay for string. That's good. The feathers I need to take back over. Oh, it's 6. Okay. Well, we'll make another one then. So it's 6 per. Okay, well, 2 will do. Alright, well. Okay, let's go here. Okay, let's stash the bucket. There, a little bit better. Oh. There we go. Yeah. Forgot to drop off my map stuff. Although, if we're just going, yeah, I'll just leave that. No, because I don't, yeah, I won't need that. Won't need that. Okay. So, we're gonna grab... Oof, okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. Let's go put some stuff away. Here we are. Yeah, we'll just tuck all that there. This can go here. Alright, and then tomorrow I need... Well, it's just this one here. Grab that. We'll go exploring that up. Yeah. Okay. We'll do some tree reduction, and that will give me the material I want for my next project, which is redoing this whole thing. So all this is going to get taken apart and redone. Now that I know better, we're going to redo it. Get some sleep, and then on with the adventure. Oh, shit. Enchanting room. Forgot to show you that. Let's go take a look at that together. So, have redone the enchanting area. It turns out that the etched bookcases don't cut it. The carved bookcases, or whatever these things are called. So, it has to be this type of bookcase that's got 3 books built into it, as opposed to a bookcase to hold books. So that was kind of annoying, but here we are. So, yeah. I'm not sure what the highest level we can do right now is. I think there's 18 there, so it'd be 20 plus 18 or something like that. So, yeah, we should be okay for most things. But I want to make another candle and sit it up there. But, yeah. So that's the enchanting area. Alright, let's head down to the dock, grab our boat, and head up. There we are. Now, we're still off this map. It starts just about where that tree is there. So, we're going to go over here and do some harvesting. And then we'll go take a look over there. Yeah, I don't think that this is ever going to grow. I think it's too close to that, and it gets too shaded by that. So, but that's okay. We'll leave it there. Right. I think it's just neat the way they all grow together. This is going to be something I do probably for the next area build I do. I just love the idea of doing using trees like this to do a massive tree house, right? With everything up there. With the whole thing basically being supported on pillars of the trees that grew, right? I think that's just such a neat idea. Fine. Thank you for your donation. Ah, ship. Didn't... That wasn't very bright of me. I need to put a gate back here. That's a thing I keep not doing. Actually, just go make one. There we go. Take this one down to... How's the sun? Okay, I think we're going to go do some exploring next. Also, this goes over here. That goes there. This goes back. This will go back. I'm going to throw that piece of fence wood in there. Oh, we still got some cobblestone if I wanted to do that as a little path. Okay. So we're going to park at this point of land and head that way. What is this over here? Is that just sand and... Yeah, okay. Just a little inlet. All right. I need to image that. One moment. There we go. So now I know where that is, right? Hit that again just to be sure. Yep, there we go. Okay. Let's get back to the coast and back to our boat. And then we paddle down and see what we can see. Now it's starting to get dark, so there we go. I'm on the wrong side of this isthmus, aren't I? Well, let's pick up the pace. Yep, there we are. Ah, there it is. I hadn't noticed that before. They do phases of the moon. All right, let's get out of here. So it's that bottom corner. Let's see if I can't get it to fill in without too much fuss. There we go. Ah, yes, the canal over here. Dead End Bay. We need to fix the canal. Alright, let's head back to base. There we go. Okay, half that will go for charcoal production. Good grief. utility wood. All right. Mm-hmm. There we go. Nice. So, yeah. So that means that as we do stuff in various places, we would have to bring our map back to that area to get it to update. That's good to know. Okay. So that is some. I am to the northeast of the northwest, which means it's down here somewhere. A likely location would be that. Okay. This one we don't know. All I know is it's, again, somewhere to the north, that I'm northwest of it. It'll take some wild. So, cross, basically take the road across, head south until the marker hits middle map, and then go. And this one here, not even on the map. Which will complicate things. Okay. Now, it would be worth going over here to get this map, that corner filled in. Yeah. Okay, we'll snooze that. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. That'll be the next thing, is getting that spot, those two spots filled in. Okay. Need to get some sleep. let's go for a walk. Never mind, let's go fishing. First thing I need to do is fix this thing. I need a couple pieces of iron, don't I? See if this works. No. Okay. So what? I would have to make a brand new fishing rod. Okay, what do I need for that? Three sticks, two. Okay, 3 sticks, two string. Okay. So we don't need the iron at all. For some reason, I thought I needed iron for that. That's going to cost 3. Yep. There we go. There's so many cool things to do in this game. Another tropical fish. I need to look up how to use tropical fish. Let's move this stuff up here. One sec. Oops. Knocking stuff over here. A nautilus shell. Wonderful. There's 4 or 5 of those I've caught already, so that would be 6, I think. Mm-hmm. Okay. Starting to get dark. Yeah, I need to plant a couple of those over here so I can hear when the fireflies start buzzing. But I mean, it's obviously getting dark. You can see the torchlight, right? All right, and it's done time. Let's go put some stuff away here. I'm gonna take a moment. I need. That can go there. That'll go there. Those can go there. go put... Alright, let's go tuck this stuff away in here. Okay, so that's number 5. Awesome. Oh, fantastic. There we go. It's a pile of XP. That's another pile of XP. There we are, and that's just going to tuck everything away into the bin. Primo. Okay. Right there. Right there, sweetie. Sorry about that, folks. I needed to. My sweetheart needed me extra quick, so just easiest to just hit the AFK button and duck out. So back now. Let's get to it. All right. Right. Returning the cherry wood. Alrighty, and there we go. So I can just be here for now. Just switch that around. Okay. Well, I should probably replace tools before I forget. Alright, or bring in the replacement tools at least. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Stop raining. We'll go get a good night's sleep. And then we will tootle on out and go fill in those 2 chunks of map. So it's these 2 here we want. Alright. Yeah, okay. Away we go. Now this is pretty easy, it's just literally follow the road. I do need to mill up some granite and redo and put some proper stairs and stuff in here. And we had an unfortunate incident involving a creeper there. And that is just begging for some vines, I think. So once he grows up a little bit more, I'll add some vines to that. Speaking of unfortunate creepers, shoot, go away. Okay. Alright, that gets that filled in. And apparently there's a snow peak up here. I didn't know that. Okay. Alright, so... pile of coal up there. Well, I don't mind if I do. Okay, so Nightshade's been doing a decent amount of exploring around here. Ah, iron there, she didn't take. Okay, well, I'll, looks like explored but not really did anything with, but it's okay. Well, okay then. Well. Did that wrong. There we go. Didn't hurt myself too bad, but still. I need to figure out how to do that. Well, Okay. That's pretty damn impressive, isn't it? Okay. So I know I've explored through here before. Where am I? Alright, so I've got that corner of the map all filled in now. Awesome. But the bottom corner of this one, I do not. Okay, well, we can walk that way. Wow, that's quite a caldera, isn't it? Hmm. I'm facing north, so I actually, oh, that's why. I want to be going this way. And good bloody grief. Okay. Yeah, alright. There. That'll be pretty damn conspicuous. Okay, that's the bridge there. How do I get up there? Do I remember? Yeah. Thought I'd just done it. Ah, yikes. How stupid am I feeling? I think the answer is fairly. Ah, sheep dip. There we go. No one ever said they were the brightest villains. Okay, awesome. Now, bridges here. Excellent. Sorry, pup. Don't got no bones for you. Wish you did. Ugh, piss off. Wolf ate the sheep. Excellent. Very, very, very wolf thing to do, I think. There. We'll just wait this out. There. Little. Didn't bring a bed with me, unfortunately. Here we go. Not terribly stimulating, I know, but actually, what I'm going to do is run an ad because that'll push back the playtime. That way, when the sun comes up, there's no ads while we're gaming. I'll be right back. Hmm. There's a skeleton over there. The concern I have is if I go get the skeleton, there's just going to be more stuff that shows up. Ah, there it is. Okay. Ah! Second creeper. I saw the first creeper, didn't see the second one. Because I got to do what I wanted, which was use the creeper to blow up the skeleton. However, yeah. That's frustrating. Alright, well, off we go. Hey, look, a chicken. Yep, definitely needs vines. Alright, we were here. Come on, up we go. Oh, good grief, really? Alright, well, we're here. So, yes, got blown up by the second creeper. Got cocky, attacked a skeleton, nearly beat the skeleton up. Used the creeper I saw to blow up the skeleton. Haha! The creeper I did not see blew me up. So you know, hubris. So I'm trying to get back up to where I was. that's not going to work very well. Oof. Uh-huh. Okay. Whoa. Nearly did it there. Okay, that gets me to here. There's our... No, I was hoping... Oh, yeah, it's still here. Excellent. Zombie bones. Hey, wolf. Woo. Woo. Come here, you. Yeah, just the one. That's unfortunate. Let's see what happens. Yeah, you're going to follow us around now? That's cool. I'm totally down with that. Let's go. Now. Uh-huh. Yep, south. That's the direction I want to go. There we are. Oh, wow. Another... functionally amounts to a caldera. Yeah. And there are horses over here. Awesome. Little cave. Doesn't seem to go anywhere, but also has minables. We'll take advantage of that. Wait a second. That's Tybalt. Fucking hell. Does this mean I now have two wolves? Yes, I now have two wolves. Okay. Hello, Tybalt. Yes, it's been a while. Where the hell have you been? Excuse me, lads. Yes, I'm very happy to see you too, Tybalt. Wow. Okay. There we go. Mm-hmm. Alright, let's get some food. Okay. Wow. Where the hell are we? Ever have a suspicion you're about to make a really dumb decision? Yeah, that would have been it. Okay. Crouch. Tybalt, you're not helping. Oof. Okay, fine. Mm-hmm. Holy Croesus. Okay, yeah. Wow. Okay. There we go. All right, let's... Where are we at? Okay. Aha! I know where this is. All right, cool. This is the missing link, as it were. Oh, good grief, it's getting dark. You know? All right, and then we've got... Careful where you walk. Ground's warm. Yep. Now. Let's do that. Mm-hmm. What happened? The ground ate it. Oh no. Okay, we'll have to do this over here then. Okay, and then we can go here. And then what am I trying to do? Build a boat. I need... Okay, so I gotta knock some trees down. Alright, let's go, lads. I got 4. I'll need 4 more, I think. Fuck. That was nearly bad. Okay, yep. Working on it, lads. Oh, want that back in my inventory. Alright, we'll put you in there. And then... do that. All right, lads, let's go. Mm-hmm. All right, where am I at? Okay. If I go in short distances like this, they'll teleport to me. To wit. So the idea is you just scoot from light bulb to light bulb. There's one of them. There's two. There's one, two. Mm-hmm. Now, we're most of the way home at this point. We're off for a map. Right. There we go. Go get something to eat if you want, lads. Here's one. Ah! Morley. Oh. Ah! He killed my wolf. That sucks. Hopefully the other one follows me along. Not sure where he's gotten lost. Ah! Excellent. go throw this stuff in the incinerator. There we go. Well, there. Oh well. Now, we're going to be a little bit silly. Ah, right. Okay, yeah, I'd need to put levers on all of them. I forgot about that. Not that that's hard to do. Okay. Oh, nope, not here. That's just dirt, right? Yeah. Okay, we'll go and... Good to see you. Nope. There we go. That's better. So then we'd want to head... want to do that. Okay. Well, I know it's south of here. You know, that's sort of a given. I know I need a bunch of sugar. Oh, that's paper, not sugar. I need a saddle. Let's go mill some sugar. That should be enough sugar to get a horse absolutely stoned. Alright, we're going to grab this in the odd chance I need it. No, it doesn't go. That's fine. Okay. Now, okay. Let's go mill that into sugar. Here we go. We'll mill that into paper. Okay. And then the last thing I need to do is make a leash. Or a lead. Oh. Well, I've got two now, whether I want them or not, because I double-clicked instead of single-clicking. So, all right. All right. Grand adventure time. All right. Now, I know that. So, if I am to the northwest, that means I must be heading southeast, which is that way. So we're going to go by water initially. Okay. Aha. So, so yeah, that makes sense. The village is over there. Okay. So I, by definition, am heading east. Okay, that's no way. Aha! I'm now on this map. I'm close enough that it registers. Excellent. So, and I'm heading mostly in the right direction. Okay. All right. So that is okay. There's the village. And I'm on the map. Fantastic. I still don't know what this is. Aha! That's that. Okay. Peculiar. Yeah, go away. Busy. Okay, so that is into the big ocean. All right. Yeah, I think we're just gonna move up. We're just gonna move upriver and let them drown back there politely. Where's the? Okay, we're about midnight. So that must be that island. Well, let's find out. Busy. I don't have any torches, which wasn't the smartest thing I could have done. Apparently I've been here, though. Because, you know, I left the light behind. Alright. Sandbar out here. Cows. So now, so the town is that way. Where the hell is that? That must be on the other side of the town. Okay, we're past midnight. Well, uh-oh. Busy Island. Okay. Hey, creepers. Alright. Ah, sun's coming up. Excellent. Get this corner of the map in. That is pretty in its own weird way. Yep, there we go. There's the shipwreck. Wait a minute. I got... Okay. 1 minute here. Where does that make sense? Okay, so sunrise is there, so that is east. I am southwest, so I want to head northeast. That way. Is that this chunk over here? Oh, wow. No, I'm still to the south. I'm gonna have to find a couple, a sheep or two to murder. Okay. Well, at that point, I'm basically back to the village. All right, let's head to the village. I need a real bed. All right. And here I am at the village. Okay. All right, so that answers the other question, which is scale of this map. Now, I know there's a cartographer in this town. A cartographer. Excellent, which means he has a cartography table. Yep, that one. Okay. There we go. All right. All right, looks like the place is doing well. Kids playing. Doesn't look like they use anything that's in the chests, which is unfortunate. Alright. And here's my spot. Alright. Okay. So, all right. Everything I need is here. Stone hoe. Let's do a little bit of mercantile. There we go. All right. Not really enough to trade with just yet, but that's okay. Awesome. Okay, so that's that. Let's go make use of the composter here. There you go. You can have your composter back. Over here, yep, we still have a horse. Excellent. Nothing's really happened because I've been out of simulation range. I suspect is what's going on here. All right. Aha. All right. Okay, so now I've got a better understanding of what's going on around here. Yep, cool. So that's west. So I want to head east. But not that east. Let's head back to the village, get a good night's sleep. Because at this point, I'm expecting a visit from phantoms. Awesome. There we go. Yeah, that would be it. Now, ah, really? Okay, what the hell? Oh, thank you very much for the follow, TK. Caught me off guard. How you doing? Welcome. All right. Let's put this in here for now. Grab that. There we go. Okay. There we are. Okay. Hmm. All right. Now, where the hell am I? Okay, so that one, So there I'm to the east, which means I would have to head west. In this case, I want to go this way. Yeah, that's a good way to get myself killed. And I can't change while I'm mounted. Okay, that's unfortunate. Alright, let me grab my lead. Alright, now, yep, just hang out, dude. Alright, that's the one I want. Oh, my boots have died. Alright, that's unfortunate. So now I am to the, so I would have to head south to get that part of the map resolved. What the hell? Okay. Let's see if I can get a view on anything from the... Not a submersible. Okay. There's a dolphin nearby. No, so the answer is no, not really. Oops. Okay. So I have to have an empty hand to be able to mount. That's good to know. We can't see any more there, so we'll head north. Whoa. Wow. Okay. That's, yeah. Okay, and F2. Now I know where to look. That's an adventure for myself in another day. All right, there we go. That's how that works. All right, so we want to go that way. All right. Yep. Okay. All right. That cliff really needs a waterfall. Aha. Well, I'm guessing that was Thorgar. Didn't get very far in, but I like the. I would have remembered doing the water work. Okay. Time to head back to the town. Oof, that was nearly bad. Okay, I gotta come back here and clean that mess up too. Oof. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, okay. Where did my... I don't have a lead left. They're consumables? That makes no sense. Alright. Alright. That's expensive. Alright. Nope. Wow. That's... Oof, level's expensive. Alright, damn it. I didn't realize leads were consumables. Rabbit. Okay, I haven't seen Rabbit. Clay will get me emerald. Okay. It seems to me that the cleric is quite content. Ha 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 ha! Trapped you. Alright, seems to me that the cleric is quite content to trade glass. I must be doing something wrong. I cannot believe that leads are consumables. That makes no sense. That wasn't very bright, but okay. Honestly, it doesn't take very long to replant. It's just, yeah. Okay, well, oh my. Have breakfast. Okay, let's get, okay, can't grow it in gravel. That's not surprising, I suppose. Alright. Let's grab that, because I can turn that in for bounty. Alright. Now... Okay. That ought to be enough to collect bounty. Let's grab my shears. Go here, and then I want all of that as paper. Okay, let's go talk to the cleric. 30, I'm short 1. Okay. Let's go see if the cartographer is in any better mood. Okay, 5. That's 5 there. Nice. 7 will give me an empty map, which is what I'm trying to get. Now, let's get my shears over here. Hello. Move you too. There we go. Okay. Missed the jump. Nope, missed it again. Okay. So to make beds, what do I need? Well, I need wood, which I don't have. So let's start by knocking down a tree or two. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then... Okay. Hmm. Cool. Right. Okay. Yay. Oh, nope, that's wheat seeds. Don't want wheat seeds. Well, I do, but not there. There we go. Okay. Now we just do some laps. It's starting to get dark. There we go. Alright, gets my tree operation back. Need to be careful where I jump so I don't flatten stuff. There we go. And tomorrow I will add a bed or two. There. Okay. All right. Let's just convert. Here we are. Very good. Now, let's go see if I can find a chunk of zombie meat that got left over from last night's bonfire. Doesn't look like it. That would have been too easy. I have gotten lucky that way before, but yeah. Not today. This place is not used. Okay, it's good to know. Aha. Yep, not seeing any scraps to hijack. Alright. Alright, let's get back over here. Now, how am I going to do this? Hmm. No, that doesn't work, obviously. Mm-hmm. Block there. The other block would have to go, well, actually, so to do this, yeah, it'd have to be there. Curiosity. Does it reach? Yeah, it does. Except my inventory's full, so I can't get there. It's not quite what I meant. On the other hand, yeah, I could do that. I don't want to block that window is the catch. Ceiling too low. Well, I guess I'm going to block the window. I'll come back and replace that with glass. No. There we are. Yeah, I'll have to replace that with glass. Yeah, you can walk under it. It's not great, but it can be done. So I need to come back with some better stairs. No, wrong button. All right, there we go. Okay, let's go make some stairs, come back, redo this mess. Yeah, that's all right. So I need 2 blocks of glass. Yeah, okay, I've got some stairs. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna grab a few slabs just in case. Food goes there, that goes here. We'll move the wool here for now. There we are. We'll put this saddle in here. That can go here. That can go here. Okay. There we go. All right. I think. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now. Can I do... I don't... no. Right. Yep, it does work. Okay. I just couldn't visualize that. Oh, and then I would need to replace this with a set of stairs as well. There we go. That should work. Yeah. Okay, next. Window. There we go. That goes there. All right. We'll see if these beds get put to use or not. I can path up there, so... Okay. Alright, so... yeah, I'll have to redo the building. Right. So... why are they getting stuck? Alright, so yeah, I need to redo that. Okay, I'll deal with it in the morning. Go away, kid. So I guess... I'd have to remove one bed, and that would give me the upstairs. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. Right? So what I can do is put a bed here, and then I should... too low, so that doesn't work. Well, I literally can raise the roof. Awesome timing, hey? Need some glass. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? It looks weird, but it works. Here we go. Okay, so I need a hunk of glass. Nope, that doesn't work. There. Not elegant, but functional. Yeah, it's a lane too. It's basically what 2 blocks too narrow. I don't want to tear the whole building down though. But ah, okay. The thunderstorm has given up. Everyone should have been fleeing for their abodes, except for the folks who couldn't hear that, I suppose. What are you looking for, by chance? 22 carrots will give me a gem, eh? Okay. I heard that. Where are you? Thank you. Needed that. All right. Yep. Pretty much looks terrible. But it's getting use already, so you know. Okay. There. Interesting. They won't eat the cooked fish. Alright. The bread they'll take, but not the cooked cod. Okay. Well, that's a thing I know. 3.5 hours, just about time to wrap up the stream. Thank you. The rest of this can stay here. Let's go get the horse and get out of here. Oh, it's bedtime. Now the hard part. There we go. So guess I'm heading that way. Poor bat. And then we're gonna, yes, we need to follow the coast. Okay, there we are. There's the shipwreck. There's, okay, so we're onto this point of land here. That's a good way to get killed, isn't it? Can I get onto this? No, I can't. So that would be that way substantially. Okay, there's the boat. Thank you. Ay, yoy. Come on, horse. In you go. Well, I do have a solution, I suppose. I'll do that. There. You hang out here, would you? I'm still upset about the leads. How do I get you? How do I get a horse home otherwise? Won't swim. Won't get in a boat. No, pushes the boat out of the way. All right. Well, we'll be back. Okay. Wow. Okay, so I know where I am. Huh. That's really bloody frustrating, you know that? I'm almost there. Fine. Fine, be that way. All right. Of course, you know this means war. That looks like about the best route. Fine. This may take a while. another bloody rift. Oh no. Oh no, you don't. Hmm. I guess we're gonna hang out on this island until until daylight. Well, sheep dip. Because without a lead, I can't see to steer, right? So I'll have to trailblaze a path. Get lost. And my horse is running away. Awesome. Well, we'll keep up with the horse. sword broke. Uh-huh.